Clash Royale is giving out 4 free Evos in the game, and that kind of pisses me off because, of course, of the 4 that they're giving out for free, it's Tesla and Archers, which are the 2 that A, I paid for Archers, and B, I grinded out for 3 straight seasons to get enough shards to complete. And now everyone gets them for free, but that's just life, isn't it, right? That you work hard for something and then you get fucked over by it. Anyways, let's try to keep the negativity outside of the gameplay. Let's not try to let this tilt take over. Yeah, I've had a rough day, I'd say. I mean, it was okay, and then a little bit of frustration towards the end. Just finishing my application for medical schools is it's tough on the mind. Just like you'll never be satisfied with what you're doing. Kind of we were talking about last episode, right? Never be satisfied, and that's not gonna. Okay, it's okay. It's okay, and that's gonna okay. All right, dude. Surely this is log value. All right. Anyways, I actually just wanted to make a quick comment on the last video that I posted. I just wanted to say, I guess, thank you for all the the support and the views. I was kind of taken aback by it. That, I mean, I had a decent amount of views in some of the other videos, but more so like the interactions that people were having over my video. That I got a decent amount of comments actually, and there's that princess. I think I'm gonna go in here once I wipe everything up here. But yeah, I got a decent amount of comments, which was super cool. Just from all people that, yeah, like I got a couple comments from my friends from home and stuff, but a lot of the people were, I think, finding my channel organically, and that was just super cool to see. He's got Rocket. Okay, so this is the kind of game we're gonna have to play where we wait for. We got a decent amount of chip there, but yeah, it was really cool to see all the people that organically found my channel through YouTube algorithm and whatnot. And it seemed like a lot of people were enjoying the video too. I got a lot of cool comments, a lot of people saying that that they enjoyed the content. So hopefully those same people that left those comments are staying around here. Would love to see that. And yeah, let's fireball that shit. And now I can only hope that each video is gonna get as much appreciation as the last one. And I guess what made the last one so popular among the people that were watching it was the whole I guess I was really diving into some personal stuff, and by personal I mean telling a story about myself, and then I guess the ending and even the commented about finding that creativity again was what really resonated with people, which I'm glad that I'm able to have that kind of effect. And I guess we can talk about some more stuff. I just didn't really plan anything the last time. I was kind of planning what to talk about. Now I'm more so just rambling on. That's super annoying. Let's try to activate our King Tower, and then we'll fireball the Princess of the Bridge because I'm sick. No. What? And we didn't activate King Tower. That was a horrible sequence. We're going to rocket here. He's going to probably... we're going to expo. He's probably going to rocket my tower. So we got to cycle quick. Let's see. No rocket. Okay, so that's interesting that he's not... Okay, there it is. So now we got to go in here. No, I think we go opposite side now. If he's going to start forcing the bridge there. The only thing is here, I'm scared that, oh shit, I think I just lost. Wait, can you, okay. And then the second he rockets that, okay, he's not gonna rocket the right side. Beautiful. He's gonna have to rocket the side. Oh my God, thank God the Tesla kited that. I think we just, no. Surely we won. Beautiful win. Great start to the episode. Yeah, that was scary with this Evo Knight, but I think that was the play there towards the end that I ended up switching lanes because he knew he rocketed my tower and he knew I was already back to my expo, so I had to just switch lanes there. Thankfully, I didn't let his Knight get too much damage. So we'll go into this next game. Yeah, I didn't really have anything planned to really talk about for this video. No personal stories or anything, but we're gonna be playing against Hog here. Let's see what I played basketball today, first time in a while, and it's been a couple days, and yeah, it was nice to go out. Every time I play play sports, I get these like crazy headaches after, definitely from dehydration, but I swear I drink so much water. Oh, and I'm under level. That really stinks. What is this push? I'm going to have to snipe those, but I'm not going to be able to. So I'm going to have to, yeah, it's just going to have to deal with the P.E.K.K.A. Oh, that E-Drag is going to do work. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, played a little basketball, wrote a lot. Didn't get to read it all. I've been in the middle of the book of this book. It's called American Gods. There's a TV show about it. I've never watched it. Okay, we do have to remember he has Hog too. Okay, so this is Hog P.E.K.K.A. This is going to be an interesting matchup. I'm still hard stuck in my trophy count. And yeah, I've just been kind of tilting at the game. I'm not going to lie. I think I've just been in a bad mood today. And honestly, it was kind of, I didn't really know if I wanted to make a video just because, like I said, I was tilting. I was just, yeah, I was like in a bad mood. Poison, okay. It was a super bad mood. Just didn't really want to do anything, really. I just kind of wanted to like put on some FIFA, go to bed, you know. But I decided, you know, like I've been consistent. I've been uploading every day, so I'm gonna, especially after yesterday with all the interactions. Like, how could I not post another video? Like it was, like the video for most of the day got like no attention, and then randomly I got home from a concert last night actually, and I just saw that it was getting views, and all of a sudden people were commenting, and you know people were commenting really nice stuff, and I was like, literally like just refreshing every 2 seconds, seeing the views go up, like just like a dopamine hit, but like no other. Like it was like just cool to see people interact with the content that you're making. So yeah, I definitely couldn't go. I definitely couldn't miss today after yesterday. But yeah, I went to a concert. It was a rock band. They're called Bush, and they're like oh my god, I keep doing this where I miss the tower, but hopefully we just snipe the E-Drag anyway. Yeah. All right. So this is gonna be. I don't really know. Okay, wait. He has Hog, but his deck is kind of like empty. Like he doesn't really have much. If he poisons here, I could punish him. Okay, nice. That goes on the Ice Wizard. The thing is, this is gonna heal, but I think there's enough things DPSing this that the heal doesn't really matter. Nope, doesn't matter. And we're gonna go in because he just uses P.E.K.K.A. We melted that thing. We have an Expo on the board. What's he going to do about this? He's going to go with this Evo. I think it's a waste. And I'm going to fireball this. Even if I don't get a lock, that's great fireball value. Maybe it wasn't actually. Ooh. Oh, what? He put that in the wrong spot because there's no reason why that should have got there. Thank God that E-Drag is not touching my tower. All right, yeah. We don't even have to put offensive Expo down. We're just going to take our fireballs. This guy really can't hurt me, I don't think. It's going to be tough in triple elixir, but I think I'm just going to keep my... Yeah, I'm going to keep this down. I'm going to try to fireball his big, like, Ice Wizard, like, E-Drag pushes, whatever the fuck this even is. Okay, so this is where we, yeah, we do that. This is fine. He's going to Hog, but I just want to take this out, and I think the Hog should still go to my tower. We're going to log his tower. Let's start log cycling. I think it's smart. That's a bad Hog because it's just going to get melted. I'm going to take a fireball on his tower. He's going to poison. I'm going to put another Expo here. Hopefully that Archer survives. Nice. I'm going to go like this. Cycle to our next. We're going to try not to use the fireball. There's just so much value. I'm going to try not to for now. I don't think I'm going to need it too, which is nice. I'm going to fireball his tower. Again, like, yeah, right now we need to take all the fireballs we can get. Hopefully this thing dies. It's not dying. Ooh, this is scary. The rage. No! Oh my god, clutch. Please kill it. No hits. What? He's back to another one? I have to fireball this? Did I just lose? I lost. That's brutal. Man, maybe I panicked, but I couldn't cycle quick enough there. I have my emotes muted too. Dang, man, I think we could have really won that, but somehow he outcycled me there. I'm running 3.0. This guy's running fucking Hog, P.E.K.K.A, E-Wiz, and I got E-Drag, and I got outcycled. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have taken the fireball on that push because I was up a little bit of damage anyway. Unfortunate. And we're gonna play one last game for this episode. Yeah, not really a lot to talk about. Um, you know, actually, I was kind of thinking about talking about this, but I didn't really know how to mention it. But I guess I'm gonna just go for it on the fly. Of course, that hits my tower. But there's been things in my life recently that have been happening. This sucks. Oh, this sucks a lot. There have been things in my life that's happening, and that's not gonna go to my. So I don't know. This is something. This is something that people relate to because this isn't something crazy at all. But I've been getting super frustrated recently with myself, and I say that because there will be instances where I'll do something two different times, right? Where I don't read fully, and then I kind of get embarrassed after when I realize that like something how I expected it to be isn't actually how it's gonna be. So like, for instance, like with the job thing, how I was talking about how like I kind of got like, I guess scammed. I didn't really get scammed. Like sure they like phrased it weirdly and it was on purpose, but had I just like read into it, had I looked it up by myself, I would have known that okay, this actually is a technician place. It's not actually like a medical office, and I would have known that not to apply there or to show up to the interview like or I would have known that, but I didn't read into it. I don't know, like I didn't read, and then I kind of feel stupid after because I realized like, oh wow, like this actually isn't what it was supposed to be. And the same thing kind of happened the other day where I've been meaning to go to this concert for a long time, and I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm gonna lose this game. This is such bad gameplay. But I was gonna go to this concert for a very long time, and all I see on their Instagram is they're on tour, they're on world tour, whatever, and then comes to actually buying the tickets, I buy it, everything is good. We're gonna play another one after this because I'm kind of in the middle of saying something and we just got absolutely boned. But yeah, I'm gonna let this one out because I lost and I wasn't really paying attention. But like, so I bought the tickets to this concert, not even knowing that the concert that I bought the tickets for, the people that I wanted to see were actually an opener. So they were only, performing like 10 songs. Yeah, laugh all you want, bro. Laugh all you want, Kurama. That they were just the opener. Okay, I get it. They were just an opener. And I don't know, like those moments where you're just like, oh shit, like, and you feel stupid. And like, I get, that like winds me up so much. Like, feeling stupid if I do something and like I don't know, I'm proven wrong or I feel stupid, like the way I explained where like I thought it was one thing but it's not, that just like it like pisses me off to no other. Like I have this thing where I don't know, I just don't like being wrong. And people have mentioned it to me in the past before, like this is like and I definitely know that this is like a flaw of mine. I didn't mean to put that there. And I guess I've been kind of thinking about it a lot, and I was wondering if I could mention it in an episode. And I'm sure a lot of people here kind of relate with that. And I kind of want to be more mindful of that like, I'm not always going to be right about everything. And like, it's okay to be wrong. Like I made a mistake and like, I don't have to beat myself up about it. Right. Like, and I don't know. I feel like an idiot and I kind of like, I'm embarrassed and stuff. But in the end of the day, I realize that it's not that deep afterwards. And in the moment, I also realize it's not that deep either. But I just can't help that I get this, like, I just get, like, frustrated. I'm just like, oh, like, I hate feeling stupid. You know what I mean? Maybe it's a natural thing. But I've been kind of experiencing that with that. And then also, like, another time, I don't know, just, like, filling out, like, medical school applications. And I don't read, like, all the way. And I'm trying to say something. And I realize that it's not actually what it was. The way I'm explaining is very arbitrary. But basically, today, I was filling out medical school applications, and there's a prompt that they ask, basically like, did you just give up? There's a prompt that basically goes like, list any inconsistencies with your grades, blah blah blah, and like, not to toot my own horn, but I have like, my grades were amazing in undergrad. I had great GPA, all that. My hours were fine. There's no lapses in my grades, but this is how I take it, and I still think there's legitimacy to it, that in comparison to the rest of my grades, my the score that I got on my MCAT was lower than you would expect. Meaning that, like, if I have, like, let's say a GPA that's like in the hundreds, like 100%. How do I explain this? That, like, it's like 100% basically, and I got an 80% on my MCAT. So, like, it does like reflect pretty poorly, but it's also not the end of the world, because an 80% isn't the worst thing in the world. It's not like I failed the thing, and B, well, that's really the main point there. And so I also got sick before I took the exam. So I was like, you know what? I'll write that, I perform better on practice exams. I think that my GPA is a better reflection of me as a student. And, I was sick, and I didn't want to miss the exam, so I sat through it and sick. That's why I performed poorly. Not that I even really performed that poor at all, which is the problem with me even saying that. And I didn't really tell my mom that I was writing that. Well, I mentioned it, but I never mentioned it when I submitted it. And when I submitted it, she kind of made it a point that, like, well, you're not really supposed to say that until it's like a life event. And I just felt like so stupid that I did that. And it just, like, I hate that feeling of feeling stupid. And I couldn't help but, like, kind of getting, like, emotional about it. Like, I got angry. That's why I didn't want to make this video, because I felt so angry about that. But I guess recording this kind of gives me the outlet that I need to, like, talk about those feelings. And we're well over the time frame here, and we're not even playing. We're just staring at the fucking Evo Wizard here. But yeah, I guess that's kind of just something I wanted to talk about. Getting wound up. But yeah, if you liked it, subscribe. And the nature music's probably been playing for the last like 2 minutes now, so.